Want to enjoy 2 captivating hours of fun facts? Subscribe to Zarpado. We're starting. Discover Eddie Menyez, a modern artist who has gained fame for his sculptures depicting human figures, combining innovative ideas from conceptual art. His talent is evident in pieces that not only showcase forms, but also invite reflection on profound concepts. Janil Park is a design artist from South Korea who transforms wire into functional art. His creations, which include chairs, benches, and light fixtures, look like they came straight from a sketchbook. He works with metallic wires of various gauges to build structures that mimic hand-drawn lines. The great bustard is a flightless bird that roams the dry and semi-arid landscapes of the oceanic continent. This species is perfectly adapted to areas with sparse vegetation, where it walks long distances in search of food. It is known for its large size and camouflage plumage, which helps it blend in among the bushes. Lucas Akins is an aerial adventurer who has pushed the limits of skydiving to the extreme. In 2016, he performed a historic feat by jumping from 25,000 feet without using a parachute. The jump took place over the arid Californian desert, and his only safety net was, literally, a giant net installed on the ground. Vladimir Shmondenko is a 24-year-old Ukrainian who combines strength and humor in his digital content. Hailing from a rural village, he has taken social media by storm thanks to his witty gym pranks. In his videos, he appears disguised as an old man or a cleaning staff member, surprising everyone by lifting enormous weights with ease. In the Danish city of Odense, a tradition full of charm and folklore comes alive every year. The Goose Walk brings together a troupe of Toulouse birds that parade through the streets to the beat of vibrant drums. Led by a skilled drummer, these geese captivate locals and visitors alike. California native Chanel Tapper holds an impressive record thanks to a rare characteristic. Her female tongue measures a whopping 3.84 inches, making it the longest on record worldwide. This fact has placed her at the center of public attention and curiosity. Her uniqueness has been officially recognized and celebrated as an extraordinary trait. Sergei Shevchenko stands out as a master in the ephemeral art of balloon sculpting. His talent is reflected in striking creations, ranging from animals and flowers to imaginary characters and themed ornaments. He employs a variety of techniques and a vibrant palette to transform simple balloons into true three-dimensional works of art. The so-called zombie snail is a curious victim of nature and its strange dynamics. A parasite, in the form of a flatworm, invades these land snails and controls their behavior. By infecting them, this organism manipulates their movements to facilitate its own life cycle. Finn Jackson, originally from Sweden, has distinguished himself in the art of origami for his unique creations. He specializes in three-dimensional masks, which he folds using only a single sheet of paper. Thanks to his skill and precision, he transforms a simple material into complex and surprising works. Cloudgate is an iconic work of art located in Chicago's Millennium Park. Created by Anish Kapoor, a renowned sculptor of British and Indian origin, this piece has become an urban icon. Its polished, reflective form invites visitors to interact and contemplate their surroundings in a unique way. In 2017, the work titled Salvator Mundi, Dur, attributed to the genius Leonardo da Vinci, fetched a historic price at auction, selling for $450 million. This painting depicts Christ's blessing with one hand while holding a crystal sphere with the other. Although its authenticity has generated controversy among specialists, this did not diminish its impact or its global fame. In the vast arid lands of North Africa and the Sinai Peninsula lives a venomous snake known as the sand viper. This small reptile, barely reaching 12 to 20 inches, blends perfectly into its surroundings thanks to its sandy-toned skin. This camouflage allows it to go unnoticed by both its prey and potential enemies. The reefs of the Indo-Pacific are home to a small crustacean, famous for its role in the marine ecosystem, the Lismata amboinensis, ES. This shrimp is distinguished by its vibrant combination of red and white hues that make it easily recognizable. Beyond its appearance, its value lies in the mutualistic relationship it establishes with various species of fish, cleaning them of parasites and debris. In the Adriatic Sea, off the Croatian coast of Zadar, lies a small island that has captivated the world with its distinctive silhouette. Galesnjak, also known as the Island of Love or the Heart, is an uninhabited territory notable for its shape, perfectly resembling a heart. In 2022, Japan witnessed a one-of-a-kind event inside a local theater. A total of 178 people named Tanaka Hirokazus, ranging in age from 3 to 80, gathered in a single space. This gathering set a world record for the largest number of individuals sharing the exact same first and last name. Although it may seem incredible, some crabs have a swimming style reminiscent of a helicopter. Specifically, species like the blue crab have adapted hind legs that function like aquatic propellers. Thanks to these special limbs, they can maneuver with great speed and precision underwater. Snails have a very unique reproductive system, functioning as hermaphrodites, which allows them to fertilize each other. After mating, they seek out moist soil or safe havens to dig small nests. In these hollows, they lay their eggs with surprising and organized precision. Adidas surprised the public with an exclusive line that pays tribute to the famous series The Simpsons, ASE. This collection fuses the universe of the iconic Yellow family with innovative designs in sneakers and clothing. Each design includes details that evoke iconic characters and moments from the show. Among the curiosities of the fungal world, one species stands out for its vibrant blue color, the Lactarius indigo, lupin. Beyond its striking hue, this fungus plays a fundamental role in the ecosystem during the rainy season. It grows mainly in forests inhabited by pines, oaks, and holm oaks, forming a symbiotic relationship with these trees. Meet the Cooler Master Orb X, the most luxurious and expensive gaming chair on the planet, valued at $25,000. This innovative chair combines extreme comfort with advanced technology designed for demanding gamers. Equipped with a 34-inch curved monitor, it offers unprecedented visual immersion. In 2013, Palo Alto, in the heart of Silicon Valley, decided to honor the memory of Nikola Tesla with a dedicated statue. This 6'2" figure stands in front of the archive center that bears his name. The sculpture depicts the iconic inventor holding a giant light bulb, a symbol of his groundbreaking contribution to wireless energy. Halden, located in Norway, is a prison that breaks traditional stereotypes and has earned a reputation as the most elegant in the world. Rather than punishing, its main purpose is to help inmates reintegrate into society, which is why the cells resemble hotel suites, equipped with a private bathroom, desk, and television, and without bars. Around 250 inmates live there. Suda, an elephant native to Thailand, has amazed many people with his ability to create paintings. From a young age, she showed a special interest in the tools her caregivers used, even opening doors and handling objects with her trunk. Notifying this curiosity, the zoo team decided to provide her with safe paintbrushes, canvases, and paints, designed especially for her. The smallest bone in the human body is the stirrup, also known as the stapedius, with a length ranging between 0.1 and 0.12 inches. This tiny component is part of a chain of 3 ossicles located in the middle ear, along with the hammer and the anvil. Its essential function is to transmit sound waves captured by the eardrum to the inner ear, allowing the sound to be correctly processed and perceived by the brain. Elis Torhall, originally from Sweden and just 18 years old, has achieved remarkable prominence in the world of parkour. He began his adventure in this discipline when he was 10 years old and has since dedicated countless hours to training and improving his technique. Helix, a small Pennsylvania tortoise with spina bifida, couldn't use his hind legs due to a deformity. His owner, Randy Betts, fitted wheels to his shell so he could move around on his front legs. Luisa Yu, a brave explorer originally from the Philippines and with 79 years of life experience, has achieved an achievement that very few people in the world can boast. This tireless adventurer has traveled to each of the 193 countries officially recognized by the United Nations, accumulating unique experiences in every corner of the planet. Lulu Lotus achieved a world record by producing the loudest nasal whistle ever documented. When she blew a whistle, her sound reached an impressive 44.1 decibels, a surprising level for such a unique action. At just 20 years old, Braden McCullough holds the world record for the widest tongue ever recorded, with a staggering diameter of 6.3 inches. This measurement surpassed the previous record of 5.8 inches. Interestingly, Braden didn't know he had this peculiarity until he accidentally noticed how unusual his tongue was. Shigeru Miyamoto, the genius behind the Legend of Zelda series, chose the name of the protagonist princess as a tribute to Zelda Fitzgerald, the American writer and wife of the celebrated author F. Scott Fitzgerald. Miyamoto felt the name Zelda had an elegant and mysterious air that perfectly suited the character he wanted to create. Honey ants are known for their surprising ability. They can enlarge their abdomens up to 0.39 inches in size. This unique ability allows them to store a sweet substance composed of water and sugar called nectar, which they use for both nutrition and hydration. During periods when food is abundant, these tiny workers replenish their internal reserves to survive in times of scarcity. In the port city of Yantai, in the Chinese province of Taishan, stands one of the most impressive marvels of modern engineering, the most gigantic crane on the planet. Reaching 436 feet high and stretching 394 feet wide, this colossal machine dominates the skyline with its monumental presence. Although numerous films feature New York alleys, the city actually has only 5 genuine alleyways. Among them, only Cortlandt Alley, located in the Tribeca neighborhood, has official filming permits. This has made it a favorite location for film and television series shoots. A dedicated farmer managed to grow the largest strawberry ever documented, weighing an astonishing 10.23 ounces. To understand its magnitude, just know that a standard strawberry weighs around 0.53 ounces, so this natural gem was almost 20 times larger than a typical strawberry. The Koenigsegg Regera stands out for setting a new world standard by accelerating to 249 miles per hour in record time. This high-performance supercar reaches this extreme speed in just 22.87 seconds, improving its prix. Elephants move in a particular way that gives the impression of walking on tiptoe. This is because they lack bony heels like humans. Instead, the hind limbs are mostly made up of a spongy mass of fat and connective tissue that acts as a cushion. This structure allows them to support their enormous weight without damaging their legs. Before becoming a legend of contemporary art, Jean-Michel Basquiat made a brief appearance in the Blondie Group's Rapture music video. The strange tripod fish has slender, stilt-like limbs that allow it to rest on the ocean floor as if it had legs. Thanks to this peculiar structure, it can remain almost motionless for long periods in an unusual vertical position for a fish. This posture not only saves effort, but also allows it to go unnoticed among the sand and sediment. Since 2012, Victor Hugo Peralta and his wife Gabriela Peralta have been recognized by Guinness World Records for having the most body modifications in a married couple. Over the years, this couple has accumulated a total of 91 procedures, including tattoos, piercings, and various extreme cosmetic alterations. In the remote Canadian north, within the Yukon Territory, lies the smallest desert on the planet, the Carcross Desert. This tiny place covers just 1 square mile, an area that starkly contrasts with the typical idea of a desert. Digit is a humanoid robot created by Agility Robotics with the aim of revolutionizing automation in distribution centers. Its main function is to perform repetitive and physically demanding tasks, such as lifting, carrying, and sorting boxes within industrial warehouses. Leonardo da Vinci felt a unique affinity for animals, which led him to perform acts unexpected for his time. He did not hesitate to buy birds trapped in cages from street markets, not to collect them, but to free them and ensure their return to the skies. Muhammad Rashid arrived from Pakistan and achieved an incredible feat. In just 30 seconds, he cracked 169 walnuts with the force of his elbow. To achieve this skill, Rashid dedicated endless days of training and perfecting a unique and spectacular method. Thanks to this extraordinary ability, he was able to enter the prestigious Guinness World Record, standing out among the most impressive achievements in the world. On the tranquil southern coast of Thailand lies Koh Phangan, an extraordinary village built entirely on wooden stilts rising from the sea. This unique fishing refuge is home to nearly 360 families, including around 1,600 people descended from ancient Muslim seafarers from Java, Indonesia. Hope is an albino turtle who was born with a severe deformity on the underside of her shell, leaving her very exposed and vulnerable to injury. In such circumstances, the chance of survival is practically slim, but her caretaker decided to make a total commitment, providing constant care and protection to ensure her survival. In Denmark, there is a truly unusual energy facility known as Copenhagen. This plant, located in Copenhagen, stands out because its rooftop has been designed to function as an urban ski slope. Unlike a nuclear plant, Copenhagen uses advanced technology to transform waste into clean, sustainable energy. In 2011, Martin Huwald, a visual artist specializing in graffiti and urban expression, also known under the pseudonym Megs, took the initiative to transform a concrete structure into a vibrant piece of art. His intervention filled the structure with vivid colors and innovative designs, successfully sparking creativity and inspiration in those who observe it. In Nepal, there is the figure of the Kumari, a girl considered a living goddess. She is chosen according to strict criteria and lives in a palace in Kathmandu, where she participates in rituals and is worshipped as a divine being. Shani Shingnapur, India, is famous for being a village without doors or locks. Its inhabitants believe that the god Shani protects them, and surprisingly, almost no crime is reported there. The kudu bull, an African antelope, is notable for its long spiral horns that can measure up to 6 feet. In addition to being decorative, it uses them for defense and during mating fights. Colma, California, has about 1,500 inhabitants, but is home to more than 1.5 million graves. The city became the main cemetery when bodies were moved from San Francisco due to lack of space. Boxer Rocky Marciano finished his career undefeated with 49 wins. He is one of boxing's legends for having managed to retire without knowing defeat. During an ultra-marathon in the Gobi Desert, runner Dion Leonard was accompanied by a dog he named Gobi. She followed him 81 miles and, after losing her, he searched for her until he found her again. In rural India, an ancient ritual is still practiced in which babies are thrown from great heights onto a sheet. This is believed to bring good luck, despite being officially banned. Brock Lesnar is the highest-paid wrestler in the WWE, with an annual salary of $5 million. Although he won't appear on television in 2024, his influence remains high. The Lockheed U-2, also known as the Dragon Lady, is a spy plane capable of flying at over 75,000 feet above sea level, far above commercial airliners, making it nearly impossible to intercept. The black diamond apple, native to China, has a shiny black skin and is very rare. Its limited cultivation and exotic appearance mean it can cost up to $21 each. La Rinconada in Peru is one of the highest villages in the world, at 16,732 feet above sea level. There, thousands work in extreme conditions in artisanal gold mines. In 2015, former WWE wrestler Steve Austin launched his own craft beer, called Broken Skull IPA. The drink became popular for its strong flavor and its connection to his tough personality. Diana Armstrong of Minnesota holds the Guinness World Record for the world's longest fingernails, with a total length of 42 feet 10 inches. The longest is over 4 feet 3 inches. In 2022, San Marino achieved its first official football victory in 20 years, defeating Liechtenstein 1-0. The small country celebrated this unexpected and historic triumph. Yokozuna was the heaviest wrestler in WWE history, weighing in at 641 pounds. Despite his size, he was agile and won the world title twice. The Perfume Museum of Mexico offers a unique sensorial experience with more than 3,000 pieces, providing a glimpse into the history and manufacture of famous perfumes. In Anchorage, Alaska, every winter they build Snowzilla, a giant snowman nearly 16 feet tall. This tradition began in 2005 and continues to this day. The Pipa Yuang restaurant in China can accommodate up to 6,000 diners at a time. It's the largest in the world and is always packed, despite its enormous capacity. In Japan, bluefin tuna is auctioned for millions of dollars. Some specimens fetch hundreds of thousands of dollars and are used to prepare top-quality sushi. The fish Labroides dimidiatus, EI, nicknamed Ocean Dentist, cleans parasites from other fish, even predators, in a curious symbiotic relationship. The big maple leaf is a Canadian gold coin weighing 220 pounds. It has a face value of $1 million, but its actual value is much higher due to its purity and rarity. Bonati potatoes, grown in France, are the most expensive in the world, reaching $295 per pound. They are harvested only once a year in very limited quantities. Ricky Schroeder won a Golden Globe at age 9 for his performance in The Champ, becoming the youngest winner of the award in history. Muhammad Ali was born Cassius Clay, but changed his name after converting to Islam. He was an icon not only of boxing, but also of civil rights. McDonald's serves approximately 69 million customers a day, a figure that exceeds the population of countries like France. In Iceland, you can sleep in transparent bubbles surrounded by nature. From there, you can see the northern lights or enjoy the midnight sun. Panda caretakers in China earn $32,000 a year and receive free room and board. Their work requires love, dedication, and a lot of patience. Colombia's coat of arms still displays the map of Panama, a reminder that the country was part of Colombia until its separation in 1903. The sea breacher dolphin is an underwater capsule that dives to 39 feet with an 80-minute lifespan. Its electric propulsion systems offer a unique aquatic experience. Underwater adventure. The Gravity Industries jet suit has 1,000 HP jet engines and can reach altitudes of 281 feet. Worn by rescuers, it's a symbol of innovation. Fly like a superhero. The Infinity Floor uses LEDs and mirrors facing each other in art installations. One example is the TeamLab Museum in Tokyo, where reality is transformed. Art and technology fused. The Razer Project Christine keyboard features keys with mini OLED displays that customize icons and functions in real time. Unveiled at CES 2014, this Razer concept redefines the keyboard experience. Technology and customization in every key. The soothing LED bubble fountain combines bubbles, waterfalls, and RGB lights with remote control and a mobile app. This interactive decorative element creates a relaxing atmosphere. Technology and serenity in one. The Amazon Echo Hub offers touch control for home automation, such as lights, locks, and thermostats. This official Amazon product simplifies home control. Home automation at your fingertips. The Lunatech HydraShot multi-purpose bottle converts water into a jet, mist, or pressure wash by hand pumping. Ideal for camping and the beach, it's a registered trademark. Versatility in your backpack. The Swell Surfer Pro Surfing Simulator is a platform with pressure sensors and virtual reality for indoor training. Compatible with Oculus Meta, it offers a realistic surfing experience. Improve your technique at home. The Nomadic Office Backpack includes a folding desk and insulated compartments for laptops. Winner of the Red Dot Design Award, it's perfect for professionals on the go. A stylish portable office. The Meta Portal Go communication portal has a portable display with AI cameras for real-time interaction. With smart camera motion tracking, it facilitates video calls. Immersive communication. SolarTech UV reactive wear clothing changes color with UV light using photochromic pigments. This solar active technology offers a unique touch to your style. Fashion that reacts to light. The HushMe voice mask features active noise cancellation and noise interference for privacy. It includes a MEMS microphone and lithium-ion battery, ideal for video calls. Hearing privacy. The Sea Eagle 285 FPB inflatable boat fishing board has a built-in electric motor, 30 pounds of thrust, and a removable rigid floor. With capacity for up to 4 people, it is versatile and durable. Aquatic adventure guaranteed. The SentrySafe QA-Pwn BE Safe offers a programmable lock, an anti-tampering alarm, and a child lock. UL rated for fire protection, it secures your valuables. Security and peace of mind. The Sleep Number 360 smart bed regulates temperature by zones and has snore and biometric sensors. With Sleep IQ technology, it improves the quality of your sleep. Rest smart. The LEV Moon levitating lamp floats magnetically and rotates silently with dimmable RGB light. Its 6-inch diameter and realistic lunar crater accuracy make it unique. Techie decor. The Invisible House Joshua Tree features low-E mirrored glass panels and a corten steel frame. Winner of the 2022 AIA Design Award, it blends in with its surroundings. Innovative architecture. The Neo Ruler X features an e-ink touchscreen and laser measurement with automatic unit conversion. With an accuracy of 0.002 inches, it's ideal for construction professionals. Precise digital measurements. The EverySight Raptor AR glasses project HUD information onto the retina and provide alerts via LiDAR sensors. Developed for professional cyclists, they improve safety and the riding experience. Tech for cyclists. The Mangata Power Station includes 5 removable 5,000 mAh batteries with Qi wireless charging. With IP67 water and dust protection, it's perfect for travel. Portable and long-lasting power. The Eno Nomad hammock system has a foldable 7,075 aluminum frame and thermoregulatory pockets. With a maximum weight of 400 pounds, it's ideal for outdoor adventures. Comfort and durability. The Forpheus isn't your average ping-pong robot. It's an AI coach. It uses 3D cameras to analyze your movements down to the last detail. It has a battery life of 5 hours of intense matches. The best opponent you'll never pull a facing. Shred washes hair with 12 ultra-soft robotic fingers. Its 24 sensors adapt pressure to the inch. Originally designed for Japanese hospitals. The shampoo of the future is here. Bebop Heatem keeps your food hot like no other. It controls the temperature between 104 degrees and 158 degrees exactly. Its PTFE surface is safe and non-stick. Say goodbye to cold dishes with your meals. Skytran is an elevated, autonomous transportation system that works like a futuristic cable car. It moves on magnetic rails above traffic without touching the ground. It has already been implemented in cities like Tel Aviv and Gurgaon, India. Its capsules are small, fast, and quiet. It promises to change urban mobility as we know it. The Hyundai EVC robot automatically plugs into your electric car without you having to get out of the car. It detects the position of the port and adjusts the angle with inch-level precision. It uses V2L, vehicle-to-load technology, for efficient charging. Plus, it's compact and easy to integrate into parking spaces. The bike bunker capsule protects bikes with its ultra-resistant HDPE polyethylene design. It features a high-security ABUS granite lock and IP65 protection. Its curved structure blocks out rain, dust, or vandalism. It weighs only 40 lbs, making it easy to install. Your bike stays safe, even on the street. The Jetson Bolt Pro 3-in-1 is a fusion of a skateboard, scooter, and folding bike. It has STVZO LED lights for greater visibility and nighttime safety. It reaches up to 28 mi of range in just 2 hours of charging. Its compact design fits in trunks or under a desk. Urban mobility with style and zero hassle. Marginalia art is revived in modern books with illustrations along the edges of the pages. Artists like Tegan White and Benjamin Lacombe have taken it to another level. This technique originates from medieval illuminated manuscripts. It adds a visual and poetic layer to traditional reading. Reading becomes a more magical experience. Descartes' bottle is a classic physics experiment that teaches about pressure. Press the bottle and the dropper floats or sinks depending on the force applied. It demonstrates Archimedes' principle in air compression, ideal for children or students curious about science. A simple trick that explains complex laws. The AIST HRP-5P robot is a humanoid designed for high-risk jobs. Its specialty is railway maintenance, where high precision is required. It has arms with 7 axes of mobility and uses the ROS system. It can lift objects, tighten screws, or open doors. A steelworker who never takes a break. TapStrap 2 is a wearable that converts your gestures into digital commands. It uses EMG technology, or electromyography, to read muscle movements. Compatible with Bluetooth 5, it connects to smartphones, tablets, and PCs. You can type, control apps, or play games without using a keyboard. Your body is now also a smart controller. The 3D mural of Pejac's parrot in Barcelona appears to magically emerge from the wall. It uses the anamorphic trompe-l'oeil technique with great realism. Depending on the angle, the parrot changes shape and intensity. It fuses street art with high-level optical illusion, an explosion of color that confuses and enchants. Pedrosa Island, located in Spain, has been shrouded in disturbing legends about alleged apparitions of girls who suffered from progeria. According to local folklore, their souls linger there, manifesting themselves through whispers and sounds reminiscent of birdsong. Several witnesses claim to have seen fleeting figures among the trees and ethereal laughter floating in the air. It is estimated that the number of stars far exceeds the number of grains of sand that cover all the planet's coastlines. Tatsuya Tanaka is a Japanese artist renowned for his ingenious use of common objects to bring miniature scenes full of detail and humor to life. Through his miniature calendar project, he transforms everyday objects into small works of art that play with scale and imagination. Lalit Patidar is a young man from India who was born with hypertrichosis, a rare condition that causes abnormal hair growth all over the body. Nicknamed the Wolf Boy, he has faced social challenges from a very young age. Despite this, his strength and positive attitude have led him to become a symbol of self-improvement and self-esteem. The bionic flying fox is an advanced automaton designed based on the anatomy of a flying fox. Equipped with flexible wings made from a special membrane, it accurately mimics the movements of natural flight. It incorporates smart sensors and an artificial intelligence system that allow it to move with stability and grace in the air. The impressive vehicle, known as the Shockwave jet truck, was powered by 3 powerful jet engines. This uniquely designed and astonishingly fast truck could easily exceed 370 miles per hour in SP. Its tremendous power made it a star attraction at motor shows and festivals. A newborn baby has around 300 bones, each well-p. As it grows, many of these bones fuse together. This fusion process occurs during childhood and adolescence. As a result, the adult skeleton consists of only 206 bones, MSO. Leonardo da Vinci spent more than 4 years creating the Mona Lisa, a work that never reached the hands of the original commissioner. He kept it until the end of his life. After his death, the piece was acquired by King Francis I of France. The fruit of the Cecropia tree is distinguished by its elongated shape and soft, spongy texture, accompanied by a sweet taste that is very attractive to various animal species. These fruits act as a food source for birds, monkeys, and other animals, which, when consumed, help disperse the seeds throughout the forest. Vietnam has established itself as a global agricultural powerhouse, ranking second in world coffee production, behind only Brazil. Furthermore, the country leads the international cashew market and is the main exporter of this nut. At the CERN facilities in Switzerland, there is a 6.5-foot-high sculpture depicting the Hindu god Shiva in his form as Nataraja, the Lord of the Dance. This figure symbolizes the eternal cycle of creation and destruction of the universe, a concept some link to particle physics, and was a gift from India. Supershi Island is a private and exclusive retreat designed solely for women, founded by Christina Roth. Various activities are offered on this island, including yoga practices, kayaking, culinary workshops, and experiences dedicated to holistic well-being. The stay lasts 5 days and costs between $3,000 and $6,000, depending on the options chosen. The Blue Tang, famous for being the inspiration for the character Dory in the Finding Nemo films, lives primarily in the vibrant coral reefs of the Pacific Ocean. Its diet consists of algae, which it carefully scrapes with its sharp, specialized teeth, contributing to the balance of the marine ecosystem. The pudu is recognized as the smallest deer on the planet, notable for its diminutive stature, which makes it especially adorable. Males of this species sport small antlers that barely protrude from their heads, adding a distinctive touch to their appearance. Krishna's famous butterball, located in India, is a huge granite boulder weighing around 550,000 pounds, EZS. This stony mass surprisingly sits on an incline, remaining in balance for centuries. Despite multiple efforts to move it, it remains firm and motionless. One Love Machine is an innovative musical group made up exclusively of robots, designed and built by artist Kolya Kugler. These mechanical musicians are assembled from recycled components, giving them a unique and eco-friendly character. Thanks to advanced autonomous systems, each robot can play different instruments without human intervention, creating live performances that fuse technology and art. The Tulum Jungle Gym is a unique outdoor exercise space located on the coast of Tulum, Mexico, where nature and sport merge in perfect harmony. This eco-friendly gym stands out for its use of equipment constructed from natural materials such as wood, stone, and bamboo, evoking a rustic style reminiscent of the Flintstones era. The lesser armadillo holds the title of being the tiniest armadillo inhabiting our planet. Measuring between 4 and 6 inches in length, this unique species is native only to Argentina, where it adapts to specific environments. Rich McCore is a creative artist from the United Kingdom, known for his ingenious use of black paper cutouts, which he integrates with cityscape photographs to create visual compositions full of humor and originality. His unique technique transforms everyday scenes into small, surreal, and playful worlds. Throughout his career, he has collaborated with various world-renowned brands, such as Coca-Cola. Julian Voss Andrié is an artist who fuses science and art, combining his knowledge as a quantum physicist with his talent as a sculptor. His creations are constructed primarily from thin steel plates, arranged in such a way that, depending on the angle from which they are viewed, they appear to vanish or merge with the surroundings. The Psychotria elata plant is a tropical species native to the humid regions of Central and South America. One of its most striking features is its intensely red bracts, which are strikingly reminiscent of painted human lips, earning it its popular nickname. The Hans Bridge, located in Da Nang, Vietnam, is an impressive structure suspended approximately 328 feet above sea level. Its distinctive design features two enormous stone hands that appear to gently support the footbridge, creating a unique combination of contemporary architecture and surrealist elements. The Infinite Tower of Books, located in Prague, is a striking work created by artist Matej Kren. This installation combines approximately 8,000 carefully stacked books with mirrored panels that produce an astonishing visual illusion of unlimited depth, as if the books were stretching into infinity. Brian Downey is an American designer specializing in the creation of exclusive hats, characterized by the use of antique fabrics and recycled materials that give each piece a vintage feel. His artistic work combines tradition and modernity, making each hat a unique and personal piece. The suits worn by NASA astronauts represent a multi-million-dollar investment, costing approximately $22 million per unit. The Triops cancroformis is one of the oldest creatures still existing on our planet, with an evolutionary history dating back more than 220 million years, making it a true living fossil. This small crustacean primarily inhabits ephemeral pools, temporary bodies of water that appear after rain and quickly disappear. The vehicle known as Cobra 2 is a rugged vehicle designed to operate in difficult and rugged terrain. This armored vehicle is primarily used in military operations, providing safety to its occupants from low-intensity detonations. Joseph Marr, a Berlin-born artist, has captured the attention of the art world with his unusual sculptures made entirely of melted candy. Fusing the visual with the edible, he creates highly detailed and emotionally charged human figures. Their poses evoke sensuality and drama, while the translucent texture of the sugar gives them an almost ghostly presence. Vanilla, a chimpanzee who spent nearly 3 decades locked in a cage in a New York laboratory, experienced the open sky for the first time in a Florida reserve. After being transferred to the Save the Chimps sanctuary, she had the opportunity to walk on grass and gaze at the horizon without bars. Her expression upon emerging was a pure mix of wonder and joy, moving everyone present. The moment was captured in a moving video that went viral around the world. In the town of Lisse, near Amsterdam, lies Keukenhof, a flower park that dazzles every spring with its display of tulips. Known as the Garden of Europe, this vast space is transformed into a sea of color with millions of flowers in full bloom. The diversity of shapes and shades creates a visual spectacle that fascinates tourists from around the world. Texas Longhorns are emblematic cattle of the United States, recognized for their enormously arched horns that can extend up to 6 feet 7 inches from tip to tip. This breed is noted for its physical strength and adaptability, allowing it to live in harsh environments with limited resources. The Guangzhou Circle, located in the city of Guangzhou, China, is an imposing building that reaches 453 feet in height and has 33 levels. Its distinctive design, based on a completely circular shape, is inspired by a traditional Chinese symbol that represents unity and perfection. The Nemertean is an elongated, soft-textured marine worm, commonly called the tapeworm. It is notable for its surprising ability. It can rapidly project a thin, fibrous extension that unfolds in seconds. This root-like structure serves both to trap its victims and to protect itself from potential threats. Native exclusively to Tanzania, very close to the imposing Mount Kilimanjaro, Tanzanite is a highly prestigious gem, notable for its exceptional blue-violet hue. This precious stone is actually a particular variety of the mineral zoisite, But what makes it special is its ability to change color depending on the light and angle from which it is viewed. In certain regions of China, an innovative technique has been implemented that uses drones equipped with flamethrowers to eliminate dangerous wasp nests, especially in areas where access is difficult or risky. These unmanned aerial vehicles allow colonies to be incinerated from a safe distance, significantly reducing the danger to workers. On the shores of Lake Neuchâtel, Switzerland, stands a unique sculpture known as the Shock-Lac Shark. This contemporary work of art depicts a shark seemingly emerging from the water, constructed from metals that capture and reflect light spectacularly, creating a striking visual effect. Eugene Bostic, an internationally renowned farmer, is recognized for having devised a unique train specifically designed for dogs. At the age of 80, he built a vehicle using recycled barrels assembled and modified to transport rescued dogs who guard his land. Thanks to this ingenious invention, Eugene is able to provide his canine companions with frequent and entertaining rides. The Tasmanian giant crab is an impressive marine creature. Considered one of the largest crabs on the planet, it lives exclusively in the cold, deep waters surrounding southern Australia, making it endemic to that area. Its enormous claws, which make up almost half of the animal's total weight, are essential tools for defense and capturing food. While final filming for the Harry Potter saga was underway, Maggie Smith, the actress who played Professor McGonagall, received the news that she had breast cancer. Despite the impact that the disease and its treatments, such as chemotherapy, had on her physical and emotional health, she remained steadfast and dedicated throughout the process. Kankrej bulls originate from the Gujarat region of India and are part of a breed of cattle known for their great strength and ability to adapt to different environments. Furthermore, Kankrej are prized for their balanced temperament and their ability to produce quality milk and meat. Julia Vins, popularly known as Muscle Barbie, is a Russian athlete who has made a significant impact in the world of bodybuilding. Her uniqueness lies in the combination of a delicate face and a powerful, muscular figure, which challenges traditional stereotypes of the sport. Thomas Burns managed to transform a common Echo Alexa device into an animatronic robot with a unique personality. Through his creativity and ingenuity, he added mechanisms that allow it to perform movements, display facial expressions, and offer a much more intimate and realistic interaction. In this way, I have transformed a simple virtual assistant into a true robotic companion with a physical presence and its own character. On the island of Kauai, in Hawaii, lies the sea cave known as Waiahuakua, recognized as the second largest of its kind in the world, reaching a length of about 150 feet. This natural wonder was formed from a crack in the volcanic rock, patiently shaped by the constant impact of water over centuries. What's unique about this cave is that it has two separate openings, an entrance and an exit, creating a fascinating interior. Cats have whiskers not only on their faces, but also located on the back of their front paws. These structures, known as carpal whiskers, act as highly sensitive tactile sensors. Thanks to these, cats can perceive nearby objects with great accuracy, allowing them to calculate distances and move precisely. Seipei is an artist renowned for his enormous paintings made directly on natural terrain, such as mountains and hillsides. He uses a special, environmentally friendly paint made from charcoal. Thanks to this sustainable technique, his murals do not harm the ecosystem and gradually fade with the action of rain. At 90 years old, Jim Arrington has earned a place in the Guinness Book of World Records as the oldest active bodybuilder in the world. Despite the natural marks left on his skin over the passage of time, his physical power continues to surpass that of many much younger athletes. In the Philippines, the town of Sagada is famous for its unique cemetery, where hundreds of coffins are hung on the cliffs, some dating back 2,600 years. This ancient tradition holds deep spiritual significance for local communities, who believe that by keeping the deceased suspended in the air, they are closer to heaven. Joe Scandrett has established himself as one of the most prominent figures in the world of parkour, thanks to his courageous and dynamic style. This high-performance athlete performs spectacular moves, descending building facades with astonishing ease and executing extreme acrobatics that only the most experienced practitioners dare to attempt. In Burma, there is a sacred site that attracts numerous Buddhist devotees, the famous Golden Rock. It is a huge, unique stone, completely covered in thin sheets of gold, striking in its appearance of being suspended in the air, perched precariously on the edge of a cliff. According to traditional beliefs, the reason this enormous rock mass doesn't fall is because a sacred hair of Buddha is embedded in its base. At 100 years old, Welter Orthman achieved an extraordinary milestone by becoming the person with the longest career at a single company. In 2023, he celebrated 85 years of continuous service in a textile factory, a journey he began in 1938 when he was just 15 years old. The Lundehund, native to Norway, is a truly unique dog breed due to a rare genetic trait called polydactyly. This mutation causes each paw to have 6 toes instead of the usual 5, giving it great ability to climb and maneuver in difficult terrain. A tiny orange kitten was brought as a cub to the capybara enclosure at a Malaysian zoo. To the surprise of all visitors and keepers, these large rodents not only tolerated his presence, but welcomed him as if he were one of their own. Today, the cat shares their daily life with them. Michael Motion has established himself as an iconic figure in the world of contact juggling, revolutionizing circus art with his innovative approach and unique techniques. His most memorable performances include routines such as the triangle and the table bouncing game. Shoji Takeuchi, a researcher at the University of Tokyo, has created an innovative robot whose surface is covered with living human skin. This development is based on the use of real cells to build layers that simulate both the dermis and epidermis, providing an extremely natural finish. To achieve this integration, Takeuchi's team devised a technique that uses gel and collagen, materials that replicate the function and structure of the human body's ligaments. In a town in China, a 92-year-old woman suffering from Alzheimer's unexpectedly escaped from a nursing home. The woman surprised everyone by climbing a 6.6-foot fence surrounding the facility. Upon realizing her disappearance, the center's staff immediately began a search, deploying several employees and 4 vehicles to track her down. After approximately 20 minutes, they managed to find her walking peacefully near the nursing home. In the famous animated series The Simpsons, it is curious to note that none of the characters have 5 fingers, but only 4. Located in southern China, on the banks of the Nanxi River, is Yanjing, recognized as the narrowest city on the planet. In some areas, the distance between its boundaries is less than 98 feet, which has forced its residents to build upwards. Thus, the city has transformed into a collection of tall buildings that support a population of approximately 400,000 people, maximizing the use of the limited space available. Brock Brown, once considered the world's tallest teenager, stood over 7 feet 8 inches tall at just 19 years old. His extraordinary height resulted from a rare gigantism disorder, which caused learning and balance challenges, yet he lived with remarkable determination. If we compare a human skeleton with that of a gorilla, the differences are obvious. The ape's ribs are much wider, and its arms are enormous, but the human skull is clearly larger. Despite the contrasts, there are similarities that reflect our evolutionary past. And from the jungles, we move on to Yemen, where Jabal Haraz is located, an area where castles were once homes. These wooden fortresses were designed to protect against invaders. Furthermore, they were camouflaged among the mountains to avoid detection. The organization of the space allowed for agriculture and livestock farming at altitude. In Portugal's city of Sintra, the inverted tower, also known as the Initiation Well, is a remarkable subterranean structure located 88.6 feet underground, featuring 9 levels, each representing a circle of hell from Dante Alighieri's Divine Comedy. It was designed as a space for spiritual rituals, steeped in mystical symbolism. The Sowo Swimmer X8 is a floating Bluetooth speaker with RGB LED lights. Ideal for pools and beaches, it offers immersive sound and visuals. Perfect for outdoor parties. It's waterproof and has a long-lasting battery. The Mercedes-Benz EQXX is a vehicle with sensors that monitor heart rate and stress. This Mercedes concept car promises a healthy driving experience. Health and technology in motion. The Turbine Espresso by Alfa Domince has a design inspired by airplane engines made of stainless steel. It offers coffee with a touch of aerospace engineering. Coffee and industrial style. The Adidas 4DFWD 3D sneakers are printed with carbon digital light synthesis technology. Adidas has revolutionized athletic footwear with this official model. Innovation and comfort. The Sea Breacher Dolphin is an underwater capsule that dives to 39 feet with an 80-minute autonomy. Its electric propulsion systems offer a unique aquatic experience. Adventure under the sea. The Gravity Industries Jet Suit has 1,000 HP jet engines, reaching altitudes of 3,280 feet. Used by rescuers, it is a symbol of innovation. Fly like a superhero. In one of the most extreme tests on ice, an inventor built a sled powered by a pulse jet engine, the same type of engine used by V-1 missiles during World War II. It was first tested by gliding at full speed on an icy runway, generating a deafening roar and leaving a trail of fire. Nearby, an underwater sculptor created the first underwater museum. Jason DeCaires Taylor designs submerged human figures off Cancun. The statues encourage the formation of reefs. Nature ends up decorating each one with coral and algae. In South Korea, an entire village was transformed into a living museum. Artist Kim Ki-chang painted more than 100 murals in its homes. The place is called Gamcheon and attracts thousands of tourists every year. An urban corner transformed into an open gallery. The soothing LED bubble fountain combines bubbles, waterfalls, and RGB lights with remote and app control. This interactive decorative element creates a relaxing atmosphere. Technology and serenity in one. The Amazon Echo Hub offers touch control for home automation, such as lights, locks, and thermostats. This official Amazon product simplifies home control. Home automation at your fingertips. The Lunatech HydraShot multi-purpose bottle converts water into a stream, mist, or pressure wash by hand pumping. Ideal for camping and the beach, it is a registered trademark. Versatility in your backpack. The Swell Surfer Pro Surfing Simulator is a platform with pressure sensors and virtual reality for indoor training. Compatible with Oculus Quest, it offers a realistic surfing experience. Improve your technique at home. The Nomadic Office Backpack includes a folding desk and thermal laptop compartments. Winner of the Red Dot Design Award, it's perfect for professionals on the go. A stylish portable office. The Meta Portal Go communication portal has a portable display with AI cameras for real-time interaction. With smart camera motion tracking, it facilitates video calls. Immersive communication. In space, a Japanese astronaut brought dehydrated sushi to the International Space Station. Along with the dish, he also included soy sauce in compressed tubes. The space menu went viral. Japanese cuisine even conquered Earth orbit. In India, giant Himalayan bees produce hallucinogenic honey. It comes from the nectar of rhododendrons containing psychoactive substances. Harvesters risk their lives hanging from cliffs to obtain it. It is used in traditional rituals and has powerful effects. In Brazil, the Amazonas Theater was built in the middle of the jungle. Its dome has more than 30,000 tiles imported from Europe. It opened in 1000. 896 with an Italian opera, a symbol of luxury in the heart of the Amazon. The Sea Eagle 285 FPB inflatable fishing board has a built-in electric motor and a removable rigid floor. With capacity for 4 people, it's versatile and durable. Aquatic adventure guaranteed. The Sentry-Safe QA Pone BE Safe offers a programmable lock, tamper-evident alarm, and child lock. UL rated for fire protection, it secures your valuables. Safety and peace of mind. The Sleep Number 360 smart bed regulates temperature by zone and has snore and biometric sensors. With Sleep IQ technology, it improves the quality of your sleep. Sleep smart. The LEV Moon levitating lamp floats magnetically and rotates silently with dimmable RGB lighting. Its 5.9-inch diameter and realistic lunar crater shape make it unique. Techie decor. The Invisible House Joshua Tree features low-E mirrored glass panels and a Corten steel frame. Winner of the 2022 AIA Design Award, it blends in with its surroundings. Innovative architecture. An Australian insect, the Phyllium giganteum, camouflages itself perfectly as a leaf. It even mimics veins and gnawed edges. When it walks, it sways as if blown by the wind, almost impossible to detect in its surroundings. And deep in the ocean, a fish called the black dragon can absorb 100% of the light that hits it. Its skin acts as a shadow trap. It hunts in total darkness and becomes invisible to other creatures. A true underwater ghost. The Eno Nomad hammock system has a foldable 7,075 aluminum frame and thermoregulating pockets. With a maximum weight capacity of 397 pounds, it's ideal for outdoor adventures. Comfort and durability. The Forpheus isn't your average ping-pong robot. It's an AI coach. It uses 3D cameras to analyze your movements down to the last millimeter. It has a battery life of 5 hours of intense matches. The best opponent you'll never tire of facing. And for spicy food lovers, milk is your savior. Thanks to casein, a protein that binds to capsaicin, which causes the heat is neutralized. The more fat the milk has, the better. Water only spreads it, so a glass of whole milk or yogurt is best to survive the fiercest chili. From small and nutritious, we move on to the capricious weather. Have you ever seen it rain on only one part of the street? That's because rain clouds aren't always huge. Some cover only a few hundred meters. If it wets you and not your neighbor, it's not magic. It's surgical meteorology. Skytran is an elevated, autonomous transportation system that works like a futuristic cable car. It moves on magnetic rails above traffic without touching the ground. It has already been implemented in cities like Tel Aviv and Gurgaon, India. Its pods are small, fast, and quiet. It promises to change urban mobility as we know it. The Hyundai EVC robot automatically connects your electric car without you having to get out of the car. It detects the position of the port and adjusts the angle with millimeter precision. It uses V2L technology, which stands for vehicle to load, for efficient charging. It's also compact and easy to integrate into parking lots. Touchless charging is now a reality. The Bike Bunker Pod protects bicycles with its ultra-resistant HDPE polyethylene design. It features a high-security ABS granite lock and IP65 protection. Its curved structure blocks the entry of rain, dust, or vandalism. It weighs only 39.7 pounds, making it easy to install. Your bike sleeps safely, even on the street. The Jetson Bolt Pro 3-in-1 is a fusion of a skateboard, scooter, and folding bike. It has STVZO LED lights for greater visibility and nighttime safety. It has a range of up to 28 miles on just 2 hours of charging. Its compact design fits in trunks or under a desk. Urban mobility with style and zero complications. We move from the past to the color of the present with Vinicunca Mountain in Peru, also known as the Mountain of Seven Colors. Its uniquely hued bands are due to minerals that formed over millions of years. The AIST-HRP-5P robot is a humanoid designed for high-risk jobs. Its specialty is railway maintenance, where high precision is required. It has arms with 7 axes of mobility and uses the ROS system. It can lift objects, tighten screws, or open doors. A steel worker who never takes a break. TapStrap 2 is a wearable that converts your gestures into digital commands. It uses EMG technology, or electromyography, to read muscle movements. Compatible with Bluetooth 5, it connects to smartphones, tablets, and PCs. You can type, control apps, or play games without a keyboard. Your body is now also a smart controller. The 3D mural of Pajac's parrot in Barcelona seems to magically emerge from the wall. It uses the anamorphic trompe-l'oeil technique with great realism. Depending on the angle, the parrot changes shape and intensity. It fuses street art with high-level optical illusion, an explosion of color that confuses and enchants. Now for a change of scenery. The most lethal animal to humans isn't a ferocious predator, but the tiny cone snail. It lives in reefs and fires a poisonous harpoon capable of killing more than 20 people. It doesn't hurt at first, but it's lethal within minutes. There's no antidote, and its adorable appearance is easily deceiving. In 1961, an American plane broke up in midair and dropped 2 hydrogen bombs on North Carolina. One of them was 1 step away from exploding, and only a switch prevented a nuclear tragedy more than 200 times larger than Hiroshima. That small device was the only thing that separated humanity from total disaster. Above the water, the little island floating park in New York is supported by 132 pillars. It measures nearly 1 hectare and cost more than $260 million to build. It has an amphitheater with a capacity for about 700 people. And the famous mathematical bridge in Cambridge wasn't designed by Isaac Newton. In fact, it was built by William Etheridge and James Essex using screws and nails, despite the myth that says otherwise. An urban legend that has stood the test of time, but one that history has already debunked. The Plunge Pro tub is used by elite athletes for intensive muscle recovery. It cools the water to 39 degrees thanks to its CoolFlow technology system. The NBA and NFL recommend it to combat post-workout inflammation. It can be used at home, in the gym, or outdoors. An ice experience that will make you feel like you're made of steel. The Luminaire QAVR2 drone with LumeCube 2 light illuminates like an artificial sun. It emits 300,000 lumens, equivalent to more than 10,000 lit candles. ANSI's 87.1 safety goggles are required for safe operation. It's used in filmmaking, night rescue, and extreme photography. It flies and lights up like it's daytime. SoftBank's banana arm prosthesis has a design inspired by bananas. Yes, literally. It uses flexible EVA silicone for greater comfort and biomimetic adaptation. It's part of a university project in Waseda, Tokyo. It seeks to break stigmas with humor and functionality. A prosthesis that doesn't go unnoticed and works incredibly well. Westfalia Parking Pro automates bus parking with millimeter precision. It uses LiDAR SLAM to map the environment and park in tight spaces. It's already operating at Istanbul Airport with great efficiency. It reduces accidents, maneuvering time, and fuel consumption. Parking giant buses is now a robot's job. Moving on to miniatures, there's a tiny Rubik's Cube measuring less than 1 centimeter on each side. Manufactured by the Japanese company Mega House to celebrate its 40th anniversary, it's made of metal, weighs only 2 grams, and is displayed on a small base. Among marine oddities, a curious scene worthy of a cartoon appeared. In the deep Atlantic, an underwater vehicle captured a sea sponge next to a starfish. Biologist Christopher Maw didn't hesitate to call them the Royal SpongeBob and Patrick. And if you thought carrots were always orange, you're wrong. Purple ones were the first to be marketed. more than 3,000 years ago. Holland introduced the color orange in honor of its royalty, but the originals were undoubtedly purple. The pygmy seahorse, or Hippocampus bargabonti, measures between 0.4 and 0.8 inches. It lives camouflaged among Pacific gorgonians, blending in with the texture of the coral. It is one of the smallest known marine species. Its size and color allow it to go completely unnoticed. Tonga is not among its main habitats. Sable Island is in Nova Scotia, Canada, and is famous for its wild horses. They are believed to be descendants of equines abandoned in the 18th century. The island is uninhabited and elongated, as previously mentioned. There are no exact figures on its current equine population. Even so, it is a Canadian natural icon. Glofex UV paint does not absorb visible light, but reacts to ultraviolet light. Another patent mentions infrared absorption using special nanoparticles. The 99.4% figure corresponds to Vantablack type paints, not acrylics. There is a common confusion between reactive and absorbing pigments. This case was classified as incorrect information. Inuka, a unique polar bear, was born in a Singapore zoo. He spent his entire life in a tropical climate, very different from the one he should have had. Despite that, he became the star of the park. His story ended in 2018. And speaking of rarities, there's a secret profession: white truffle harvesting. This gourmet mushroom can cost more than $6,000 per kilo. Harvesters don't reveal their locations and park far away to avoid confusion. A true profession of natural espionage. An 18th century house was completely transported in San Francisco. Instead of demolishing it, it was placed on a dolly and moved 6 blocks away. Neighbors came out to watch the property parade. A movie-like move. The Atlanterhavsveien highway connects Kristiansund and Molde in western Norway. It has 8 bridges that cross the ocean, including the curved Storsesundet. From certain angles, it appears to float on the water or bend. It was voted Building of the Century in Norway for its scenic design. Driving there feels like a video game experience. Here's what you didn't know. Ostrich racing is quite a spectacle. These animals, capable of reaching speeds of up to 43.5 miles per hour, are ridden by brave jockeys who take to the track in an exhilarating competition. The combination of speed and skill makes these races a unique and adrenaline-filled event. Don't miss it. This is incredible. Cinema 5D takes the cinematic experience to another level. With 3D images, seat movements, wind, sense, and physical effects like water droplets, you'll be completely immersed in the film. It's as if you're inside the story, experiencing every scene with all your senses. Get ready for a unique cinematic adventure. Bet you didn't know about the Thanksgiving Day Balloon Parade in the US. This traditional event fills the sky with gigantic, colorful cartoon figures, creating a stunning visual spectacle. It's a celebration that marks the beginning of the Christmas holidays and brings families and friends together to enjoy the magic and joy of the festivities. Don't miss it. Here's what you didn't know. Tottenham Hotspur Stadium has revolutionized the way beer is served with its automatic taps. This technology allows for fast, fresh beer delivery, eliminating lines and waiting. Temperature controlled, they ensure every pint is perfect. Ideal for enjoying the game without missing a second of the action. In Ukraine, there's a natural tunnel covered in trees called the Tunnel of Love. It's over 3 kilometers long and forms a perfect green corridor. It was created by the constant passage of trains. Many consider it one of the most romantic places in the world. In Colombia, a river seems like something out of a fairy tale. The Caño Cristales displays 5 different colors between June and November. It's all thanks to an aquatic plant called Macarenia clavigera, which dyes the water red, yellow, green, blue, and black. The giant sand nativity scene in Las Palmas de Gran Canaria is the largest in the world, created by artists from several countries. With a great level of detail, this impressive nativity scene attracts visitors from all over the world. A masterpiece of sand sculpture that deserves to be seen. In Valencia, Spain, the Museum of Fine Arts is one of the main cultural venues. A treasure trove of art and history, it's worth a visit. Culture and beauty in every corner. Ilusa, formerly known as Ilusiona, is an interactive space in Madrid dedicated to optical illusions. Here, you can create photos and videos that play with your visual perception, offering a unique and fun experience. Perfect for lovers of photography and illusion. Nicarel, formerly known as Nicarel, is a photographer specializing in capturing dancers and athletes in motion. With unique costume collections, her works are true works of art in motion, capturing grace and strength. Guess you didn't know there was a clock that defies gravity. This incredible device shows water droplets rising instead of falling, creating a mesmerizing visual effect. It also includes an ionizer that improves air quality, making your space healthier and more aesthetically stunning. It's the perfect combination of technology and design. Here's what you didn't know. Circus trapeze artists are true masters of risk and beauty. These synchronized acrobatics on trapezes require extraordinary skill and courage. Every movement is choreographed with millimetric precision, creating a spectacle that leaves everyone speechless. It's a perfect blend of art and adrenaline. The supermarket in Changsha, China, with giant food replicas, hamburgers, and oversized fruits that have gone viral for their creativity and extravagance. Tattoos with LED lights and biometric sensors glow in the dark and change color based on pulse or temperature. These innovative designs combine art and technology, creating a unique and personalized experience. They're perfect for those looking for something beyond the conventional. Ideal for tech and fashion lovers. Petra, in Jordan, looks like something out of a fantasy film. This city was carved directly into the rock by the Nabateans, who built temples, tombs, and theaters in the middle of the desert. It was a key hub on the spice route and was forgotten for centuries until it was rediscovered by Swiss explorer Johann Ludwig Burckhardt. TNO's BeachBot robot is an autonomous AI beach plastic collector, a Dutch project helping to clean our oceans. It contributes to sustainability. Clean technology. This is amazing. The ambient lighting system for TVs takes your viewing experience to the next level. Using a camera to capture the colors on the screen and synchronizing them with lights behind the TV, it creates an immersive atmosphere that makes you feel like you're right there in the action. Perfect for home theaters. Smart glasses that translate in real time. They allow instant translation, app downloads, calls, and notifications without using your phone. I bet you didn't know there were smart glasses that translate in real time. These revolutionary glasses allow instant translation, app downloads, calls, and notifications without using your phone. It's like having a personal assistant always at hand, facilitating communication and making your life easier. The future is here. Yawning helps regulate brain temperature and oxygenates the body. It happens when we are tired, bored, or need attention. It has been observed in humans and many animals, such as dogs and birds. Researchers associate it with brain self-regulation mechanisms. It can also be contagious when seen or heard. Poached eggs are cooked in water at 176–185 degree F with a touch of vinegar. They are made without the shell, ensuring the yolk remains runny. The white should gently envelop the egg without breaking. It's a technique used in classic and modern cuisine. Poaching requires patience, but the result is delicious. And if we're talking about unusual figures, yes. A person who was an atheist or of another religion could become pope. All you need to do is sincerely convert to Catholicism, be baptized, and advance in the clergy. If you manage to be elected by the conclave, nothing prevents it. It would be rare, but not impossible. And if the sun and moon were to disappear at the same time, chaos would ensue. Without the sun, the earth would freeze and life would collapse. Without the moon, the balance of the Earth's axis, the tides and biological rhythms would be lost. Many animals would be disoriented. It would be a cosmic apocalypse. And if you thought eternal sentences only existed in movies, listen to this. The longest sentence was more than 140,000 years. It was received by Chamoy Thipiaso in Thailand for financial fraud. There are also cases like that of Charles Scott Robinson in the United States, sentenced to 30,000 years for abuse. Clearly symbolic, but effective in ensuring that no one ever gets out. 3D printed dresses combine art, technology, and sustainability in fashion. They are created with biodegradable resins or seamless, flexible plastics. Designers like Iris van Herpen have brought them to international runways. They can adapt to the body without sewing or fitting. A true revolution in textile design. Bian Lian is a Chinese theatrical technique that changes masks in seconds. It is performed with rapid, highly rehearsed fan or hand movements. It is part of Sichuan opera and is taught in secret. Traditionally, only men could learn it through family inheritance. Its execution is breathtaking and almost magical. Samsung's Behold commercial featured an ostrich wearing Gear VR headsets. By virtually flying, it symbolized breaking down barriers of the impossible. It was an award-winning advertising success at festivals like Cannes Lions. It won 7 CLIO awards and 3 Golden Lions in 2016. An emotional, creative, and technologically impeccable spot. The Alice electric plane, Deviation, is the first 100% electric passenger plane. It carries 9 people and 2 crew members with rechargeable lithium batteries. It flew for the first time in 2022 and seeks to revolutionize regional flights. Its design is silent, sustainable, and futuristic. The masks in Mexican wrestling represent identity, legacy, and mystery inside the ring. They not only cover the wrestler's face, but also transform him into a symbolic figure. Figures like El Santo and Blue Demon have turned them into national legends. Each mask holds a personal, historical, or familial meaning. Losing one in combat is considered a disgrace. The taco al pastor originated from Lebanese influence in Mexico during the 30s. It is prepared with pork marinated in achiote, dried chili, and pineapple juice. The meat is cooked on a rotating vertical grill and sliced into thin strips. It is served in a corn tortilla with pineapple, onion, cilantro, and salsa to taste. It is one of the country's most iconic gastronomic destinations. Engineer Tom Stanton designed automatic dart launchers as high-impact home projects. These devices achieve firing speeds of up to 689 darts per minute. They operate with friction wheels and PVC pipes, inspired by Gatling guns. Although they are not toys, they have been popular in safe demonstrations. They are an example of creative engineering applied to entertainment. The Cave of Death in Rio Cuarto, Costa Rica, is famous for its concentration of CO2. This gas, denser than oxygen, accumulates at the bottom, displacing breathable air. It originates from active volcanic faults that emit odorless and colorless gases. Any living being that enters them without protection can suffocate in seconds. It is a natural warning of the invisible but lethal. Dreadlocks are tangled strands of hair with great symbolic value. They form naturally or through techniques such as crochet or backcombing. In the Rastafari movement, they symbolize spirituality, cultural resistance, and connection with nature. Today, they are also adopted as a personal expression without a religious context. Their style has transcended cultures, generations, and prejudices. And if Petra seems incredible, the life of Tsutomu Yamaguchi is even more so. This Japanese man survived the 2 atomic bombs in Hiroshima and Nagasaki in 1945. Despite his injuries, he managed to survive in both cities and live to the age of 93. Speaking of storms, Jupiter has the oldest known, the Great Red Spot. This gigantic storm has been active for more than 3 centuries, and its size is so colossal that it could swallow the Earth 3 times over. Its winds exceed 248 miles per hour. Curiously, in recent decades, the spot has been observed to be shrinking. No one knows if it will disappear or not. And if we travel back in time, the first World Cup was held in Uruguay. Back then, the ball was a pig's bladder covered in leather. It was lumpy, uneven, and extremely heavy. If it rained, it would turn into a rock that could even endanger the players' heads. Tell us in the comments which of these curiosities most amazed you. This life-size X-Wing was built with Lego bricks. It weighs over 40,000 pounds and is assembled with more than 5 million pieces, making it the largest Lego model in existence. The feat was achieved in the Czech Republic. 32 people participated, dedicating some 17,000 hours to complete this plastic colossus. Lou is an adventurous dog who rappels alongside his owners, Maycrair and Carlson. They bought him special equipment so he can join them on all their expeditions. If details are your thing, these spiders were blown from glass with such precision that they look real. They were created by the Class Symphony Studio, experts in manipulating glass with tiny torches. This family of artisans doesn't just create spiders, they also make sculptures of scorpions, fish, birds, and octopuses. Despite having sold more than 17,000 pieces, their spiders remain the most popular. In the world of extreme sports, asphalt sledding stands out for its speed. This type of skateboard is ridden sideways and can exceed 62 miles per hour, thanks to its aerodynamic design. Another risky practice is volcano boarding. It involves climbing a volcano and sliding down its slope on a board. In places like Cerro Negro in Nicaragua, it's a dangerous but highly sought-after attraction. Practitioners must face toxic gases, sharp ash, and even the possibility of falling into molten lava. Alexandra Lear's photographs depict mutant vehicles from another world. This German artist fused her love of cars, the desert, and art into a single photographic collection. She met engineers and designers whose cars seemed straight out of a science fiction movie. Hannah Simpson trained a cow to act like a horse. Lacking the resources to own an equine, she turned Layla, a 6-month-old calf, into her faithful companion on adventures. Today, more than 12 years later, the cow still responds like a trained horse, an achievement that proves dedication can break new ground. The extreme show of motorcyclists in a metal sphere uses centrifugal force to perform stunts on vertical and horizontal walls. This display of adrenaline and skill leaves everyone speechless. Perfect for lovers of speed and excitement. The sand painting that changes landscapes when flipped is a masterpiece of creativity. The sand falls, forming different landscapes with controlled flow speed. Each turn reveals a new scene, creating a unique visual experience. Perfect for lovers of interactive art. This creature, known as the bunny cat, is not a hybrid of 2 species. It's actually a rabbit with a congenital deformity that alters its gait. Although its appearance may be confusing, its owners take great care of it, debunking the myth circulating online about its origins. Antonio Romero Montero has the world's largest video game collection. It boasts over 20 titles and more than 100 different consoles. His childhood dream was to own as many video games as possible, and clearly, he more than fulfilled it. There's a screen that projects images using bubbles. It was created by Ritar Jara for a festival in Japan. The mechanism uses pulleys and fans to raise a soap-impregnated net. When activated, it releases bubbles that form a kind of visual wall. In the middle of the Utah desert, artificial ponds dyed a deep blue look like something from another planet. The company Intrepid Potash manages them from its headquarters in Denver. Its mission: to extract potassium-rich salts used in agricultural fertilizers. The color comes from a special dye that accelerates evaporation under the sun. In Germany, a kindergarten was built in the shape of a cat. The Kindergarten Wolfertsweier, located in Karlsruhe, has eyes like windows and a tail-shaped slide. The building was designed by Tommy Ungerer and Isla Suzanne Yundel in 2011. In Japan, gyms are also a surprise. In Tokyo, the maid gym offered exercise routines assisted by girls dressed as maids. For $67, clients received personalized training, sports drinks, and protein shakes. The Flippo Flip metal toy rolls and spins on the table, ideal for training patience and coordination. This classic toy is perfect for all ages, offering hours of entertainment. A toy that never goes out of style. Howard Lee, a hyper-realistic optical illusion artist, creates lifelike drawings and paintings. He plays with visual perception and explains his artistic process in videos. His works are mesmerizing and challenge perceived reality. A true master of illusion. In Switzerland, mountain air is bottled and sold for $16 per 0.26 gallons. A single breath of fresh air is all it offers. But in Asian cities with high pollution, it becomes a luxury many are willing to pay for. Along the same technological lines, Japan developed Morpheus, the first robot capable of playing ping pong with humans. Created by the company Omron, this android not only throws balls but also responds with artificial intelligence based on the opponent's skill level. Now, something many people eat without realizing it. Apple seeds contain cyanide. Although they are toxic, the dose in each seed is minimal. To be truly dangerous, you would have to crush and chew at least 50 of them. During World War II, a dog named Smokey became a hero. She was found in New Guinea and accompanied Captain William Wynne on more than 150 air raids. On one occasion, she saved 250 soldiers by carrying a cable through a pipeline. Ray, the golden retriever with a single ear in the center of her head, went viral for her unique and adorable appearance. After an accident, her ear moved and she resembled a unicorn. She's a little star on social media. Lollipopter is an object that looks like a twisted lollipop and changes shape when you turn it. It can be used as a stress-relieving toy or as a desk decoration. A fun way to relax and decorate. AeroGogo inflatable furniture inflates quickly at the touch of a button and can support up to 661 pounds. With a rechargeable battery, they are ideal for small spaces or events. Practical and modern solutions. The $5,400 burger features luxury ingredients such as caviar, white truffle, and edible gold-plated bread. It's an exclusive and luxurious gastronomic experience, perfect for the most discerning palates. Brazilian researchers have created cockroach flour. They use an African species called the lobster roach, which is rich in protein. 10% of the mixture contains ground insects, and its taste, they say, is not that different from regular flour. The human body generates enough heat in 30 minutes to boil 0.13 gallons of water. In contrast, the heart can create enough pressure to spurt blood 29.5 feet away. Civilizations don't always fall due to war. The Akkadian Empire in Mesopotamia disappeared due to a brutal drought. Rivers dried up, crops failed, and famine tore it apart from within. It was climate, not swords, that wiped it out. Mike, a chicken, survived an unthinkable ordeal by living for 18 months without a head. A botched decapitation left part of its brain intact, allowing its owner to feed it with an eyedropper. Mike became a celebrity in the United States, a real-life medical marvel defying the rules of life. Taxidermy transforms deceased animals into lifelike figures. It demands anatomical precision and sculptural skill to restore a skin filled with foam or wire to its original shape. Museums and collections use it to preserve species, as if time had stood still. Each mineral pond spans over 0.39 square miles and is lined with rubber to retain minerals. Evaporation can take up to 300 days. From Utah, we shift to Bosnia, where an elderly woman claims to heal people by licking their eyes. In the United Kingdom, something equally bizarre occurs. Jemima Packington claims to predict the future by tossing asparagus into the air. She learned from her grandmother, who read tea leaves but insists asparagus reveals far more. At the ocean's depths, we encounter metal-eating bacteria. In the Titanic's wreck, bacteria like Halomonas titanicae consume iron, forming rusty structures. These microbes could prove useful in mining or decontamination, showing how life always finds a way. Adaptation isn't limited to humans or machines. In the deserts of New Mexico and Arizona, the Aspidoscelis neomexicanus lizard forms a society of mothers. This species reproduces without males, cloning identical females and even simulating mating to trigger fertility, a striking example of evolution. Novotropes is a kinetic sculpture that uses strobe light to create illusions of infinite movement. Based on the golden ratio and Fibonacci sequence, it blends art and mathematics in perfect harmony. The triathlon combines swimming, cycling, and running into a single event. It tests endurance, strategy, and adaptability, making it a challenge for the most versatile athletes. NanoApp's PW Desk Dock is a desk accessory with storage and customizable LED lighting that syncs to music. Equipped with a USB hub, it transforms desks into functional, stylish spaces. The Inception spinning top is a high-precision metal replica from the movie Inception. Capable of spinning for up to 10 minutes on normal surfaces, it comes in 16 models. A collectible item, it doubles as a visual distraction and conversation starter, perfect for fans and collectors. Specs geodes are pentagon-shaped magnets that enable the creation of complex geometric shapes with over 100 combinations. They serve as stress relievers and are ideal for desks or offices, offering fun and relaxation in one product. The Alo harness for blind dogs features a front ring that acts as a touch sensor to prevent collisions. It helps blind dogs walk more safely and confidently, enhancing their quality of life. Automatic jar openers are motor-powered devices for effortless jar opening. Ideal for seniors or those with arthritis, they're compact and make daily tasks easier. The iPhone case with physical keyboard integrates a physical keyboard for quick typing without sacrificing screen space or touch control. It's a blend of productivity and convenience. Our bodies carry clues of our evolutionary past. The webbing between our fingers, our tailbone, and the palmaris longus muscle are remnants of a forgotten history. Even goosebumps once helped us look bigger or conserve heat when we had more hair. When pouring water, notice the sound. Cold water has a higher pitch, while warm water sounds deeper. This isn't magic but physics. Warm water's lower viscosity lets bubbles escape quickly, creating a deeper tone, while cold water retains bubbles for a sharper sound. In 1981, baseball saw its longest game, 33 innings, over 8 hours, spread across 2 days. The Pawtucket Red Sox and Rochester Red Wings battled cold and fatigue in an epic duel that ended months later, with only 19 loyal spectators remaining. Tuba Shishman, a Turkish artist, is renowned on YouTube for crafting hyper-realistic cakes that resemble real objects. Her creations are edible works of art, showcasing a unique talent. The Jellyfish Mood Lamp Humidifier produces jellyfish-shaped mist, features LED lights, and offers aromatherapy. Controlled by voice or app, it creates a soothing atmosphere, blending technology and nature. German cyclist Robert Firsteman, dubbed the "man with legs of steel," dominates sprints with his raw power. His unique technique makes him an impressive athlete, embodying speed and strength on 2 wheels. In Lagos, Nigeria, Dr. David Tolarawa created the world's largest single drawing, spanning 10,764 square feet. This artistic and medical feat combines passion and skill, setting a stunning record. The 2014 Sewol ferry sinking in South Korea remains a national trauma. Most passengers were students, and the crew abandoned ship while children were told to stay put. The slow, chaotic official response and 304 deaths, mostly young people, exposed corruption, leading to President Park Geun-hye's impeachment. The human body holds secrets, like the fibula, an extra bone in some people's knees. Its function is debated, and curiously, it has reappeared in the last century after nearly vanishing for centuries. In Japan, Shinrin-yoku, or forest bathing, involves walking among trees to absorb their calm. Studies show it reduces stress and boosts immunity, offering a serene connection to nature. In ancient Rome, emperors had a charioteer, a slave who whispered, "Remember that you are mortal." This ritual grounded the powerful, balancing vanity with reality. The largest paper airplane, measuring 45 feet, was launched in Arizona, USA in 2012. Made of reinforced cardboard for aerodynamic testing, it showcases creativity and engineering soaring high. Harley Quinn, originally Harley King, debuted in the 1992 Batman animated series before joining DC Comics. Her evolution into an iconic anti-heroine spans comics and screens. Discharged alkaline batteries bounce due to hydrogen gas hardening their interior. This fascinating physical phenomenon helps identify dead batteries. Science in action? NASA spacesuits, costing up to $150 million, include integrated life support systems. Essential for space mission success, they represent cutting-edge technology. The Ember Smart Mug monitors beverage temperatures and features an LED display for interactive entertainment. The Ember Mug 2 keeps drinks at the perfect temperature, ideal for coffee and tea lovers. Unitree Gone, formerly Unit Gone, is a humanoid robot that replicates kung fu movements with machine learning. It demonstrates advanced AI and robotics integration, an impressive technological feat. The Sarco's Guardian Rescue Robot, once called Sprout, uses thermal sensors and LiDAR to scan debris and locate victims. Its precision makes it a vital tool in rescue operations, saving lives with technology. The Relight 360-degree reflector, formerly known as the Flector 360, is a battery-free reflective bicycle spoke system, an innovative and safe Danish solution. Improves nighttime visibility, visibility guaranteed. In the Middle Ages, there was an unusual profession, the human alarm clock. Before alarms existed, these people would tap on windows with long sticks to wake workers. This routine was essential for workers' punctuality during the Industrial Revolution. Not everyone trusted their rooster. And today, Iceland uses subsurface heat to generate electricity. Its geothermal system heats homes, swimming pools, and even greenhouses. It's one of the cleanest nations on the planet, thanks to an Earth that burns from within. Sustainable energy from the bowels of the Earth. Eris, a borzoi dog, has the longest snout on the planet, measuring 30 centimeters. Although some veterinarians doubted her health, she is in good condition. However, her peculiar snout makes mealtimes a bit difficult for her. Even so, Eris lives happily with her caregivers. At Purdue University, a group of scientists created the world's whitest paint. This pigment reflects 98.1% of sunlight. Its ability to deflect heat into space could be key in the fight against global warming. Ayayi is a virtual influencer who looks completely lifelike. Her design is so well done that it's hard to distinguish her from a real person. The digital future is already with us, and figures like her prove it. The conference bike, better known as Kobai, has a circular design for 7 people, created by Eric Stoller. This radial configuration encourages collaboration and interaction, perfect for dynamic and creative meetings. Casey Zavalia's hyper-realistic embroideries are works of textile art with microscopic details. Each stitch tells a story, creating vivid and detailed images. A perfect fusion of art and patience. Seat-Sender self-propelled chairs use a robotic system in airports to guide passengers. This Crown equipment technology improves efficiency and comfort. Travel just got easier and faster. In California, a house made from shipping containers redefines modern design. Called Joshua Tree Residence, it was designed by architect James Whitaker. Initially intended as an office space, it ended up as a futuristic home, with containers arranged at angles that simulate a steel flower. In the world of sports, Fernando Tatis Jr., a baseball player for the San Diego Padres, performed a double jump in the air during a game. Without momentum or support, he managed to catch the ball in midair and land on his feet. California hosts the world's largest thermometer, standing 134.5 feet tall. Though functional, it's deactivated due to high electricity costs. In Iceland, after the eruption of the Fagradalsfjall volcano, dormant for over 800 years, locals took advantage of the heat of the lava to cook sausages and marshmallows. The event was anticipated by scientists and became a geological celebration. Arbab Kaiser Hayat, the Pakistani Hulk, stands 6 feet 3 inches tall and weighs over 948 pounds. Consuming 10,000 calories daily, he claims perfect health. To top it all off, the frogfish is one of the fastest predators. It camouflages itself among sponges and corals and uses an appendage as a lure to attract prey. With its hunting technique, it can catch them in milliseconds. Boston Dynamics' Spot Police robot is used in high-risk interventions by the NYPD. This autonomous robot improves safety and efficiency in dangerous operations. Technology at the service of law enforcement. The Fire Escape Evacuation Backpack features a certified rope and brakes. It complies with the EN 341 2011 standard for safe descents. Safety at heights. CBOB. Aquatic propulsion systems enable high-speed swimming used by special forces. This German brand offers a unique aquatic experience. Speed and efficiency. The MSG Sphere in Las Vegas is a dome with 16K LED screens and holophonic sound, costing $2.3 billion. It offers a uniquely immersive experience. Technology and entertainment at its best, and that's all. Don't forget to like and subscribe for lots of cool curiosities.